This is how Child Protective Services are being weaponized against LGBTQ plus youth. Wow, this is going to be a good one. Last year, Republican lawmakers were passing laws stopping transgender girls from competing in school sports. While malicious, many people felt it wasn't a big deal. Now we're seeing that the sports laws were just a foot in the door to open the way to even more aggressive attacks on children. States like Texas and our own fabulous Florida have blocked gender-affirming care for transgender youth. And Florida's Ron DeSantis has gone even further by blocking transgender care for Medicaid recipients. Last week, DeSantis also proposed an order to Child Protective Services to investigate not just the parents of children seeking gender-affirming care, but also to investigate parents who take their children to events with, wait for it, drag queens.
Oh my God.
Historically, there have been many fascist regimes who have attacked their opponents by taking away their children. From the Ottoman Empire taking Christian children, and Spanish dictator Francisco Franco stealing the babies of leftist opposition, to the U.S. government taking children from native tribes and putting them in boarding houses. The Nazi Party also stole the children of Polish families to Germanize them. Historically, these attacks on children rarely stay with their original targets, leading many to question what demographic Republicans will attack next. We've talked about this in many levels of, they come for you first. So they're choosing us, and then who do they go after next? And how we each need to take care of each other and stand up when wrong is being done.
Absolutely.
I mean, one of the best features we had at Hollywood Pride was we had drag queen story time with our very own Misty Eyes.
Yes, I saw that. That was so beautiful.
And we had so many great comments from the families and children that came out. And one of my good friends, her daughter wanted to write about Misty Eyes as for her Women's Hero Month. That also became an issue for her to discuss in schools because the teacher wasn't sure she could discuss that. So again, thanks to our fabulous governor. But these stories and in hearing what DeSantis is doing, if it's not you now, it'll be you next. And it's a warning sign to everyone out there.
Without a doubt.
Right.
It's like we keep dangling the children as, what about the children? But didn't we just have like so many shootings in schools, and don't we have a shortage of formula and stuff? It's like, let's focus on these things.
Well, it's called shiny thing. There's a shiny thing over here. Look at this.
Not kids going to a drag show. I mean,
smoke and mirrors.
That's right. And then they think they're being helpful when in reality it's hurtful.
It's very hurtful.
Very hurtful.
And it's not a drag show.
Right.
It's not a drag show. I mean, what's next? You're going to say, don't go if there are clowns or people dressed as gorillas or whatever that might be. I mean, you're not comparing drag queens to that, but they're characters. And in this role, they're playing the role of a character to entertain and to make people aware and open up individual minds.
Right. So let's not take them to Disney then, because aren't
people in costumes?
Right. So it's just.
I had a moment with Goofy once, but that's a whole nother story.
Yeah.
Well,
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus